So I think right now it goes without saying that one of the best budget boards on the market is the Meepo Shuffle. At least the standard one, ranging between like $450 to $500. It's usually under $500. This has pretty standard specs. I think it goes about 29 miles an hour. It has about an 11-mile range if you get the standard edition. So this is a really good budget board for under $500. But there's a competitor coming onto the market, and that is the new Wowgo Max. Now this is actually an updated version of the Wowgo Poseidon board, which I've already shown off. It is a hub board, just like the Meepo Shuffle is, Meepo Shuffle version 4. And the specs of these two boards actually kind of go head to head. So the Meepo Shuffle has an 11-mile range. This one has about a 13-mile range. So about 2 more miles of range on this board. This one goes 29 miles an hour, top speed. This one goes, I believe, about 27, 28 miles an hour, top speed. And I've already ridden them both at top speed. It's not really noticeable, like, at all. One big downside to the Meepo Shuffle is with the way Meepo's designed their hub wheels, you can't really have custom aftermarket wheels. So if you want to get cloud wheels or anything on here, there's a whole like crazy DIY process to getting the hub off and putting on the cloud wheel. But when it comes to the Max was designed with customizing the wheel in mind already. So you can get these honeycomb wheels, I believe you can get cloud wheels, and then obviously like the normal street wheels on here. So you have a lot more customization options with this. With the Meepo Shuffle, especially if you're a beginner, you're most likely just gonna be stuck with default street wheels, which, not gonna lie, kinda sucks. I need these kind of wheels. Another thing to notice is Meepo Shuffle has just a normal grip tape. The Max has a cushioned grip tape, which actually does kind of make a difference because although the board is like a flexi deck, it's not that flexi. So this does help absorb a lot of like vibrations and stuff, and it makes the ride a lot more comfortable, especially in combination with these kind of wheels. It's a way more comfortable of a ride. So with like the specs being really close together with these two boards, I think ultimately what it's going to boil down to when making a choice between these two boards is the kind of deck you want. They look pretty similar, except the Meepo has like a more dramatic concave, and then there's obviously the wheels. You have a lot more options when it comes to the Max. The deck and the wheels is ultimately going to be what decides what board people get, but this has enough concave for me personally, and that's saying a lot because I'm really picky about concave. If you're okay with being stuck with street wheels, then I mean I guess you could go with the Meepo Shuffle, but the wheels alone kind of sells me on this. And it sounds bad. I gotta disclaim, I am associated with Wowgo, so there is a bias, obviously, but I am trying to stay as objective as possible. This has a better concave, this has better wheel options, and enough concave. Stats are pretty similar, so all I can really do is compare these boards, give you the stats, show off like the little like, small features and small differences in between them, and ultimately I can just guide you in the direction of figuring out what board is best for you. But these are two of like the top budget boards in the market now. That's definitely one thing for sure. They're both really good boards. This one is really comfortable for like crazy tight turns and stuff. This one is also really comfortable for just doing dumb stuff. I think I could do like probably my freestyle stuff easier on here just because the concave isn't as dramatic. So it might also depend on what kind of rider you are. Some people don't like having dramatic concave. Make these go forward at the same time while being on both of them at the same time.
Oh God.
I fly off the curb. Don't do this at home or at your park.
Oh shit.
So let me know what y'all think. Like, maybe I missed something. This is the first Meepo board I've ever interacted with, so I don't actually know much about Meepo. So if there's any small things I might have missed, do be sure to let me know. And if there's like a detailed comment about it, I will pin it so people can scroll down and instantly read it. But I did just really compare the overall technical stats of both of these, which they both live up to in real world usage. More customization with the Max, more concave with the Shuffle. That's like really the main difference. But I do have obviously a discount code for the Max, which will make it a little cheaper just because I am affiliated with Wowgo, which again, disclaimer, there is a little bit of bias, so do your own research whenever you're making choices about boards. Most people you watch online are going to have their own bias. Whether it be because they're a brand loyalist or because they're affiliated, there's always some sort of bias. So always watch multiple sources, always get your information from multiple sources before ultimately making a big choice. But again, I really try to stay unbiased and give you just like the objective facts and comparisons about both of these boards. I think that's gonna do it for us though, so deuces. Which one? Go ahead.